ブリーチ
All right, let's read chapter 124 of Bleach, Crying Little People. Ishida, through force of will and the Quincy power, has arisen. There's Nemu, Kurotsuchi. Oh, and we are now on volume 15. We've started volume 15, just in case, beginning of Death of Tomorrow. That will be one of the title chapters in this book. Ashizoki Zode, Jizode. Ashisogi Jizode, that's his Zanpakuto. Ugo ga nakunatta te ashi de naze tachi agareta ka. So through the Ashisogi Jizo, which again is his Zanpakuto, I guess like not able to move. Ugoka naku nata, became not able to move. Through the limbs, how able to stand? How able to stand up with the limbs, given that? Again, we found out in the previous chapter that his Zanpakuto causes like a paralysis of the limbs. Not a paralysis, an inability to move. Because it wasn't paralysis because he could still feel pain. Gu? Shitteru yo, kore wa. Like, this is like, I'm knowing or I'm familiar with it. As for this. Oh. Okay, nice. Okay, this is still Kurotsuchi thinking. So like he's saying, I'm familiar with this. This is Ranso Tengai. Ranso Tengai. Ranso is going to be something about disordered heaven. This is like disorderly heavenly soul or something. Ranso. Okay. Okay. It's not Ukuro, it's Sobi? Yeah, it's this character. Ranso. So like disordered attire, disordered disguise. Those are the first two kanji. And then again, like heavenly. And then that should be like soul. It says guy. That's the guy of like Yi guy, isn't it? Which of course is not a real word. No, it's like the one version of Tamashi that doesn't pop up.
Hello there.
Hello there. Large. This kanji means large. So like heavenly large, which of course doesn't make any sense. It is part of a. You can see the words that this kanji is typically part of. Things that mean puppet. Also prostitute, yes. But largely puppets. So this could be like disordered attire, heavenly puppet. Otherwise, it's just heavenly large. Anyway, so apparently this is the move he's about to use, and Kurotsuchi says he's familiar with it. Okay. Muso no itojo ni yoriawaseta reishi o tabi o. Okay. The reishi are these spiritual particles. Spiritual particles. So those are those like things that he can see from the spirit stuff. Taba is a bundle or sheaf. Sheath? No, sheaf. And yori awase. We call him Mayuri. Well, I call him Kurotsuchi. I've noticed the English commonly translates the opposite name that the Japanese goes with, so I will tend to go with what the Japanese goes with. Muso, without number, limitless, red condition, itojo. Okay, well, like limitless thread condition, making intertwine, spiritual bundle, spiritual particle bundle. Za. So he's using these as some sort of like tourniquet or gi? Ugokanai kasho ni says setsuzoku shite. There it is. Kugutsu, we already saw that. That's the puppet. So yeah, this is like referring to puppet. Even though the kanji alone just means large. Kugutsu no you ni kyōsei-teki ni ugokasu. Okay. Passage, place, or part. So in a not moving place or part or point, which he's in a place where he can't move. Seizoku shite, setsuzoku. Doing connecting, doing union in a manner of a puppet, and kyōsei-teki ni ugokasu, making move. Kyōsei-teki ni, compulsorily. Obligatorily. So making move out of compulsion in a manner like a puppet by connecting in a place or point where it can't move, using these reishi. Okay, here we go. Honrai wa oite karara no ugoka natta kuinshi ga sore de mo nao horo to tatakai tsuzukeru tame ni umi dasareta mono. As for originally, old bodies becoming not able to move, quincies. So quincies whose bodies had become too old to move. Sore de mo nao, or yeah, like nevertheless, even further still, hollows continuing to fight purpose, a thing born out of that. He's talking about this skill. The skill was a thing born out of the purpose for continuing to fight hollows, again, for quincies whose bodies had become too old to move. Kenga kireyo to hone ga kudakeyo to kono jutsu no mae ni imi wa nai. Ken here is going to be a very particular thing. Where are you, Ken? Tendons. There it is. Tendons in the manner of being cut, and bones in the manner of being crushed. Kudake. Yeah, in the manner of being crushed or broken. If it's that, or if it's the tendons being cut, or if it's the manner of the bones being crushed, this skill's no mae ni. I guess as for a meaning, it does not exist. I don't know why no mae ni. like before in the sense of if it's before this, not temporally, but more like spatially. If it's in the presence of this skill, meaning doesn't exist if you have broken bones or cut tendons. In other words, that has no meaning because you can still move. Mojidori, mojidori, that means literally, according to the characters themselves. So, mojidori, karada ga chiri ni naru made tatakao tame ni sonzai suru. So literally, the body, even until it becomes dust, fighting, purpose, existence, doing. So it's the existence for the purposes of fighting, even until becoming dust, literally. 霊視を操るクイーン氏の最高戦闘霊術だ。Manipulating the reishi, the spiritual kids, the threads, it's a Quincy's highest battle spiritual skill, highest war spiritual skill. もはや失われた術だと思っていた。Like already or very quickly, being lost skill or art was thinking. I was thinking it was an art that was quickly lost. Mohaya. Already lost. 文献の中にしか存在しないものだと。文献. Only inside bunken, which is going to be like literature or something. Yeah, literature books. Existing thing. Yeah, again, like a thing that only existed inside literature books or books. Jijitsu, truth or reality. 私の研究した2661人の中には, oh wow, okay. So in reality, my studied 2,621 among them. As for among the 2,621 people that I studied, その術の片鱗すら使える者はいなかった。片鱗, a portion. Doing a portion of that skill, as for a person able to do even a portion of that skill, did not exist. So of the 2,600 and, 61, 2,661, not even one could do a portion of the skill. それをあの若さで使う者がいるとは。That thing, meaning the skill, あの若さで, at that young age, using, person, being. This is sort of asking a rhetorical question. Like, how could you be such a young person to be able to use that thing? Tensai to iu yatsu ka? Is he a genius? That guy, is it saying tensai, genius? Okay. All right, here's our splash page showing Ichigo. So maybe we'll be going back to Ichigo, or maybe we're just getting a little insight and being little people. Nope, flashback time. All right. Uryu, that is Ishida's given name. Uryu, お前、最近また父さんのところへ通ってるらしいな. Okay, so Uryu, you lately again, or recently again, to the place of grandfather, 通ってる, to be traveling to be commuting to, it seems. Going back and forth, commuting. Yeah. He says Tol-san because it's his dad. I guess this is his father. But the kanji are for grandfather, which would be Uryu's grandfather. But anyway, sort of the double meaning here, so that we know what the relationships of these people are. Okay. 何度も言ってるだろ. How many times do I need to say it? Even many times saying it, right? もう行くのはやめるんだ. As for going more, or as for going already, must stop. You must stop going. でも, but, 言い訳はするな. As for good excuses, don't do. So don't make any excuses. これも何度も言ってるだろ. This thing also, even many times we'll say, right? I guess like he's talking about like excuses. Oh no, what he's about to say. This thing also, even many times am saying, right? 死人を救うことに意味はない. As for meaning in the event of saving dead people, it does not exist. So there's no point in saving dead people. それは死神の仕事だ. As for that, saving dead people, that's the work of the shinigami. お前は生きてる人を救う勉強をすればいい. As for you, living people saving, studying if do is good. So it would be better, or you should study saving living people. 私には興味がない. As for to me, interest does not exist. I have no interest. お前には才能がない. As for to you, talent does not exist. You have no talent. クイン氏は父さんの代で終わりだ. As for the Quincy's, with father's generation, again, grandfather, but with father's generation, it ended. わかったな. Like, understood? Or you understand that, right? 父さんは, as for dad, どうしてそんなにクイン氏が嫌いなの? Why that much Quincy's detestable? So why do you hate the Quincy's that much? 金にならないからだよ. Because it does not become to money. I'm going to guess this is an expression which will amount to like you can't make money from it. 金に. Okay, well, it's not coming up in this dictionary, but not able to towards money. That's why. But the English went with there's no profit in them. So that makes sense. It does not become money. Ma, あいつのいいことも一理あるの. So now this is his grandfather, the Quincy. Well, that guy's saying event, it's ichiri. There's a reason. A reason exists. So basically what that guy is saying, like, there is a reason there. There is something correct there. Kyobi. Yeah, today. Kyobi quinshi ippon ja kute ken kara no. Okay, so like nowadays, quincy's ipponja. What does ippon mean here? Ippon. Quincy ippon. Maybe just like even one quincy. Kute ken kara. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Something about eating. Kute. Except we want this ku. Kute ken kara no. It's because whatever kute ken. What would that be? I don't know. Nowadays, like one quincy kute ken kara no. I guess the English went with, it's not easy making a living these days. That's these days, Kyobi, as a quincy. Not easy making a living. Kute ken kara no. That is presumably what that means. Let me check one last thing. Kute ken. All right, no luck. All right. 家庭のあるあいつにとっちゃ重大問題じゃろうって。A family existing to that guy. So for that guy, a heavy problem it is. It probably is. So he's saying about his son, he's got a family, and so that's a heavy burden, heavy problem. あいつの言うことは間違っとらんよ. Yep, that, as for with what that guy is saying, there's no doubt about it. He's not wrong. もちろん、お前もじゃ. Of course, you also. うりゅうや. So also, like, you're not wrong also. 間違う. 間違い. でも、but, 僕には見えるんです. As for to me, it's visible. So or able to see. I'm able to see. ホローもそれに襲われる人たちも, even the hollows, and in addition, also the attacked people. 死神たちだけじゃ対処しきれてないってことも、この目で見て知ってるんです。Just the Shinigami, plural. Taisho, dealing with, disposal, shikirete nai. Like not able to do it completely. It's that sort of a thing also. With these eyes, knowing and understanding. This is Uryo still talking. Like, he's seen it with his own eyes and understand that the Shinigami just by themselves can't do all of the disposal. どうして? Why? 父さんにだって見えてるはずなのに. I guess like talking about to dad, being visible ought to be even though. So even though dad ought to be able to see things too. なのにどうして? And even so, why? どうしてあんなことが言えるんだ? Why those sorts of things able to say? How is he able to say those sorts of things, even if he can see them? Sensei, teacher, master, 僕は強くなりたい. As for me, want to become strong. 強いクイーン氏になって becoming a strong Quincy. みんなを滅から守りたいです. And want to protect everyone from hollows. そうすれば、父さんもきっと if do that way, dad also surely, so if I do that, even dad surely will, クイーン氏のことを認めてくれる will do the favor of confirming the event of the Quincy's. Will basically understand why Quincy's are important. Me to recognize, appreciate, that's the word. He will appreciate the Quincy's. Surely. Kitto. Okay, flashback over. Arigato, Uryu. Yeah. That's his grandfather's words. Thank you, Uryu. Gashu. Yoi ne. Good, you know. どうやら私、君に興味が待ってそうだよ. Somehow, after all, as for me, to you, interest seeming to hold. You seem to hold some interest after all. Oh. He's pulling a little knob here on the side of his head. Oh, well, that's hideous. 殺すのはやめだ. As for killing, it's stop. Zurug. 君は生かして連れ帰ろ. As for you, letting live and let's return and take you back alive. And of course, not only is this thing like coming out, but it's like dripping with stuff. そして、あの女と共に and together with that woman, meaning Inoue, 研究体になってもらおうとするよ. I've decided to receive it becoming research bodies. Together, like you together with that woman. Okay, this is presumably still the grandfather's thoughts echoing in his mind. Jagana Uryu, yeah, that's his grandfather. But, Uryu, お前の父さんのことも分かっておりや. Your father's, things about your father also understand. Like, I also understand your father. 分かっておりや. 守りたいものが, oh, we're back in the flashback. 守りたいものが違えば、おのずと正義も違ってくる. Wanting to protect things, if different, and onozu. Onozuto, naturally? As a matter of course. Naturally, even duty is different. So I guess if the things you want to if things wanting to protect, if they're different, then naturally duty or justice also is different. Seigi. Yeah. Justice, righteousness. So basically, if you want to protect different things, then your sense of justice will be different, is what he's saying. He's talking about his father. His father wants to protect different things than, anyway. そういうものじゃ. It's that sort of a thing. 父さんの守りたいもの, the things that dad wants to protect. 何ですか? お金? What is it? Money? いずれわかる時が来る. Basically, the understanding day will come soon. いずれ. Sooner or later, understanding time will come. それがわかる頃には, that thing, as for the time, understanding that thing. So when you understand it, お前が本当に守りたいものもわかるじゃろう. You truly wanting to protect things also will probably understand. You will also probably know what you want to protect. Okay, now we're still sort of like in a flashback, but not, because we're getting the grandpa's thoughts continuing, but we're kind of back to the present, but not. その時のために売るよ. 売るよ for the purposes of that time, when you understand that. お前にこれを預けておこう. To you, this thing, like, I think I'll entrust it to you on purpose or ahead, in advance. I will entrust this to you in advance for the purposes of that time. This is when he got his, like, uniform and everything for coming to here. お前がいずれ父さんの気持ちを知り, you, sooner or later, will be familiar with the mood of your father, the feelings of your father. 自分の本当に守りたいものを見つけたとき, and one's own truly wanting to protect things, discovery time, the time that you discover the things you really want to protect. その時にまだクイーン氏の道を歩み続けたいと願ったならば, at that time, still the Quincy's path, continuing to walk down, if that's the wish, if you still wish to continue to walk down the path of the Quincy's, ayumi is to walk. Usually aruku, but ayumi is another. Then, いずれ必ず避けられぬ戦いに出会おうじゃろう. Then sooner or later, without fail, an unavoidable battle will encounter. Right? So here we go, an unavoidable battle. 自分の力が到底及びぬ戦いに, one's own strength and tote, here is cannot possibly, no matter how. Oyobanu. Hey Zad, how's it going? Oyobanu. Not reaching. Okay, so that's not Oyobi. This is an archaic thing, meaning to not amount to not reach. So one's own strength, like not reaching no matter what, fight. In a fight that one's own strength cannot reach no matter what. Mi o nagera 身を投げねばならぬ時も来るじゃろう. Oneself, 投げねば. If you don't throw away oneself, it will not become time. Okay, so this is the double negative, meaning even a time where you must throw away yourself will come. So again, その時にこれを使いなさい. At that time, use this thing. Oh, you're not feeling well? I'm sorry to hear it. Hope that passes quickly. ごめんなさい, sensei. Sorry, master. Sorry, teacher. 僕はまだ父さんの気持ちなんてわからないし. As for me, still my father's feelings or whatever don't understand. Don't understand. 自分の本当に守りたいものもきっとわかってなんかいない. And my own truly wanting to protect things also certainly not really understanding. But, だけど. He's really smart, but only in some things. 許してはいかないものだけは, as for just things that, as for allowing, cannot go. As for allowing, not able to go things, just that, meaning like, as for things that can't allow. わかってるつもりです. It's the intent of understanding. Or maybe like, I think I understand. I think I understand what I can't allow. So he may not understand what he wants to protect, but he knows what he can't allow. Okay, still kind of in the flashback. We're hopping back and forth. Lots to drag out the drama. What did he give him? I guess this is it. Sanrei Shuto. Sanrei Shuto. This is what? Scattered spirit and something. What is a Shuto? I know that word. It is not that sense of Shuto. What do we want here? This second kanji is... Can't really see that. I don't know that I did enough things there. Okay, I did not get even close. 1? Oh, okay. I think it's that. Yeah, there it is. That wasn't... What? We're not... Okay. Hackneyed. That was not anywhere near what I was kind of expecting. Let's put in this version. So maybe like an old hand of scattering spirits. An old hand. Sanare Shuto. The English went with scattered spirits glove. A glove. Okay. これをつけて7番鍛錬すれば this thing if wearing this thing 7 days, 7 nights if do 鍛錬, which is going to be training. Yeah, doing 鍛錬. 限りなく君子の極みへと近づくことができる. A without limit to the like ultimate Quincy approaching event is possible. Wow. So he like hits maximum level in 1 week of training. Jaga wasureru na uryu ya. But don't forget uryu. これは一度つけたら二度と外すことは許されん。As for this thing, one time if wear it, a second time, as for the event of taking it off, will not allow. It's not allowable. So once you put it on, if you wear it once, you can't take it off a second time. もし外したら、その時は、if it separates, if does separation, or if you take it off. As for that time, お前はクイーン氏の力のすべてを失うじゃろう。As for you, powers of a Quincy, all of them will lose. Max power. ごめんなさい、先生. I'm sorry, master. Sorry, teacher. 僕は As for me, もう一度だけあんたに背きます。Just one more time, to you it's somuki. Running counter. I'm running counter you, disobeying you just one more time. Okay? He's breaking it. Okay? Oh. Nanda. Nanda, それは? What is it? What is that? Oh boy. Okay. I can't get out of the way. Okay, kind of hard to tell. He's got like a jet engine blaring back there. Tornado going on. Oh, okay, that's the end. I was expecting more talking. Okay, what do we have here? More writing that I really don't want to translate. So, I guess this is the Real World Series 3. Gorgeous and sexy and rock rollin' me. Yeah, rock and rollin' me. Mr. Kon's Mimi Diary. Yeah, Ore Ore Nikki, the Mimi Diary. Oh, this is Kon, I guess. All right. August 8, cloudy. I took Ichigo's place when he went to the Soul Society. I thought his family would be overjoyed to see him. Sister A had a guilty look on her face. Sister B seemed totally uninterested. Father A was obviously annoyed. What the heck is this? Are they upset about splitting the watermelon 4 ways? And the this shirt says like the summer of food. Okay. I guess got to have some way to remind us that Ichigo has a family and that Kon exists. Poor Kon. All right, well, that is the end. That is the end of chapter 124. Next, guess who is who. We'll see how the battle continues, and we'll see what happens next time.